How to ensure your name is removed from joint debts post-divorce. Hi, I'm Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com. One of the most important but often overlooked steps after a divorce is making sure your name is removed from any joint debts. Just because your divorce judgment says your ex is responsible for a debt doesn't mean the creditor agrees. Let's talk about how to protect yourself and get your name off joint debts the right way. First, it's important to understand the difference between what your divorce agreement says and what your creditors are legally bound to. If your name is on a joint credit card, auto loan, or mortgage, the creditor still sees you as responsible, even if your ex agreed to take it over. If they miss a payment, your credit can take the hit. For credit cards, the best approach is to close the account entirely or have your ex transfer the balance to a new card in their name alone. Simply leaving the card open with a verbal or written agreement is risky. You'll still be on the hook if something goes wrong. For auto loans or mortgages, your ex will usually need to refinance the loan in their own name. Until that happens, you're still legally tied to the debt. Make sure your divorce judgment includes a deadline for refinancing so you're not waiting indefinitely. We had a client whose ex agreed to take over the car loan, but never refinanced. A year later, the car was repossessed, and it showed up on both of their credit reports. We helped her go back to court to enforce the judgment and push for immediate action, but that damage could have been avoided with clearer post-divorce follow-through. At Divorce 661, we guide our clients through all the steps that happen after the judgment is signed. We help you update or enforce your agreement, close or separate joint accounts, and make sure you're not left financially vulnerable because of someone else's mistakes. If you're unsure whether your name is still tied to your ex's debt, or you want help enforcing what was agreed to in your divorce, visit Divorce661.com and schedule a free consultation. We'll help you clean up your financial ties, protect your credit, and move forward with confidence.